Last week, Sam Park and Company purchased the 120-acre Polaroid site for $40 million from Hilaba, a German bank that bought the foreclosed property for $42.5 million at an auction last October. Undaunted by the current economic climate, Park says it's a good time to buy land and intends to succeed where the last developer, Related Companies of New York, failed.
Clearly more difficult to do development projects these days. However, Waltham is a great city to work in. It's a great piece of land. It's very prominent on 120, epicenter of technology and Class A office development, as well as the epicenter of retail demand.
Related had planned to spend $500 million to develop the Commons at Prospect Hill in a partnership with Polaroid, but Polaroid's spiraling debts stalled the 1.7 million square foot mixed-use project, and Related eventually defaulted on mortgage loans, triggering the auction. Now Park plans to develop a mixed-use project one-third the size.
Studying this area for quite some time. I understand the issues probably better than most traditional developers. We are looking to do a smaller development than what was previously proposed, and it's always more difficult to cram 10 pounds in a 5-pound bag. And third, we have very patient capital. We have bought this property without any debt.
After the auction in October, Mayor McCarthy said open space such as Barry's Farm was an important consideration, but even more important are costly traffic improvements that would offer access to 128.
I actually did the traffic planning for Patriot Place, or actually for the Gillette Stadium. Fully understand the need for detailed traffic studies and the cost of structures and what can and can't get built with that regard.
Earlier this year, a local financial consultant told Waltham Newswatch that whoever develops the site could face obstacles raising sufficient capital to bankroll a major development.
The financing is always a challenge in an economy like this, but we're viewing this as a long-term investment, a phased project. We have the funding in place for phase one.
Park is eager to begin work with the city and the neighbors.
It has been our goal in acquiring this to get some construction going immediately, as early as this summer, both in terms of clearing up the site, clearing up the property, enhancing the security and safety. But more importantly, I think it's important to the New England economy and the Waltham economy get jobs created. So we've made the commitment and have the resources to start a project immediately. We would start an immediate dialogue with the city so that when we got to the city council, it would be something that was built with community consensus.
For Waltham Newswatch, this is Chris Wangler.